All right, he's back dropping records, and I see a lot of people in the comments like, "Hey, where you been? What happened? You know what I'm saying? Your momentum, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera." This is the thing with BlocBoy JB and the whole entire situation, bro. BlocBoy JB got signed to CMG in I believe 2019, maybe late 2018, I believe 2019. Off the Look Alive record, the record went crazy, billion streams. I think it went diamond or whatever is the highest a record could go. I'm pretty sure it did that, right? Look Alive with BlocBoy JB and Drake was the record of 2018 and 19, really. The dance went crazy. It was one of the first. It was one of the first hip hop dances to be taken. You know what I'm saying? To Fortnite. Obviously, they didn't give BlocBoy JB any credit. He didn't have any rights to the dance and so stuff like that. But hey, um, but yeah, he got signed to CMG off that. To me, I like BlocBoy JB as a rapper before the Drake record. He has a mixtape that came out before the Drake record that came out in like 2017. It's hard as shit. I think it's like Welcome to the Block or something like that. But the first Welcome to the Block, not the second one that just came out with Take Key. I think 2-3 years ago. But yeah, Welcome to the Block, and it was a hard record. It was a crazy record. He went crazy on it. To me, I love the mixtape. Excuse me, the mixtape. He went crazy on it. It didn't get crazy public reception, but he was never a crazy public reception artist, and that's a big part of why he did get locked into the deal, not being able to get out. Obviously, whenever you sign to a major label and they put money behind you, bro, the deal is the objective for you is to go gold. Unless they give you a low deal. And I'm knowing with BlocBoy JB they didn't, because obviously that Drake record. So you're thinking you're finna get more records like that, or at least records somewhat on that level. And to me, BlocBoy JB dropped a lot of great records right after that. But obviously they're not mainstream records. They're not records that a lot of people have great reception to. And so it's going to always be negative. It is what it is, bro. I know it's not the coolest shit in the world, especially when you think about artists you like. But a lot of artists that you like, if y'all ever wonder what happened to artists y'all signed, artists y'all liked it to get signed, see them for a while, a lot of times, this is how it goes. Usually if that first album, they want to go good. But if that first album doesn't go good, usually everything is on that second album. If that second project that's sponsored by the label and has all the numbers and the machine behind it doesn't go good, usually you get shelved, man. That's usually just the way it goes, because they took a loss. At this point, they probably put not only they gave you the deal, but they put money behind 2 different albums that didn't go. So now you got to recoup your money from the deal, and you got to recoup this album, the money from the album. So it's how it goes, man. It's a tough situation, but that's why I say, if you are artists out there listening to this, bro, if you know you're not a mainstream, if you know you got good records and you got a cult fan base, but you're not big time, don't sign to a mainstream label, bro, because they're going to want mainstream numbers. Unless you feel like, hey, you need that push, you need that little money and stuff like that, because there is a way that you could get some of that money, but you're going to end up recouping and you're going to end up owing money, right, being in debt. And them labels do want their money. You know what I'm saying? They do. They're going to get your taxes. They want their money, bro. So I feel like if you are going to sign